much more. Today's video is all about the mistakes that bikers make when they are riding through traffic. Mistakes that motorcycle riders make when they are riding through traffic. Right into it and you see? Yeah. That is one of the dangers that we encounter when we are riding motorcycles through traffic. Make sure you are not more than 10 kph above the normal traffic speed. If vehicles are doing some slow speed, you better do some slow speed. Let me these are some of it. They will take you seriously. They will understand that you're moving. Okay? They will understand that you are moving. There is some nice driver over here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, some nice driver over there. He is just moving his truck for me to pass. Again, it is another day that we are discussing biking as a culture, biking as an activity, riding motorcycles as lifestyle, and so much more. Today's video is all about the mistakes that bikers make when they are riding through traffic. Mistakes that motorcycle riders make when they are riding through traffic. Right into it and you see? Yeah. That is one of the dangers that we encounter when we are riding motorcycles through traffic. For instance, that driver you just saw there has no regard for a motorcycle. That's a person who cares not. Zero care. Let's get down to business of today, and it is mistakes that riders make when they are riding through traffic. As you can see, I am riding in between moving vehicles. Some of them are not moving, they are stationary. I'm trying to find these spaces in between. And because of that, a lot of motorcycle riders find themselves in very serious trouble because of these mistakes I want us to discuss today. Right into it, number one is riding through road traffic too fast. Do not be cheated that this space is enough for you to speed. It may look enough, it may be enough, but situations can change in a split second. Did you just see what happened to me at the start of this video? That driver never even checked his side mirror, never indicated, just decided to change lanes. That is one of the dangers you encounter as a motorcycle rider. So do not make a mistake of thinking that you can ride in between these moving vehicles quite fast. Right now I'm doing 14, 15, 12 kilometers an hour, and these vehicles are doing maybe 5, below 10. Yeah, below 10 kph. If you are riding, make sure you are not more than 10 kph above the normal traffic speed. If vehicles are doing some slow speed, you better do some slow speed. Let me hiyo imefungwa. These are some of the things that you find when you're riding through traffic. I was saying you don't go more than 10 kph above the normal speed that everybody else is doing. If they are doing 10, you can do 20, not above 20. Because if you go above 20, you start to put yourself in a situation where you cannot be able to control the bike in case situations change. Okay? You cannot be able to control the bike in case the situations change. Someone can just decide to change lane. So don't be fooled that the space is enough. Second mistake that motorcycle riders make is not to indicate. When you want to change, like right now I'm moving from that side to this other side, you can see my indicators are on. Try to tell everybody else who is behind you that you are moving from where you were initially. Because you know, drivers always try to find something to keep themselves busy. When traffic becomes so slow, drivers try to become busy. So if they left you at some point and then you decided to change your location, try to let everybody know that you are changing. Indicators are made of orange light, and orange light is intimidating light. Okay? If someone sees that blinking orange light, they will take you seriously. They will understand that you're moving. Okay? They will understand that you are moving. There is some nice driver over here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, some nice driver over there. He is just moving his truck for me to pass. Try to indicate and show people which side of the lane you want to stay. Okay? Which side of the lane you want to stay. Like right now, I am on this lane, not that one. I am not riding on the white line. I am inside the lane. And that's why I want my indicator to show that I am riding on this lane. If I decided to change and go to this other lane, I will indicate and show everybody else that I have shifted from this lane to the other lane. I want to communicate with people behind me. Okay, I want to communicate with the people behind me and even the drivers in front of me, because they can see me through their side mirrors. They will be able to tell which side of the road I want to stay. The third mistake that motorcycle riders make is to depend on vehicles' indicators. Depending on indicators. My friend, let me tell you something. Some drivers will indicate and 30 minutes later they have not turned off that indicator. And that is the indicator you are depending on. We have a female rider here on Beneliti and T250. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Some drivers will forget to turn off the indicators and they don't even remember they had them. Hi, you good? Oh. They don't even remember that they had some indicators running. What you do is always keep an eye on the front tires. The front tires. Keep an eye on the front tire, my friend. When you are riding through vehicles, through traffic, in between vehicles, look at the front tire. As much as you want to look at which side the driver is indicating, I want you to have this in mind that some people are not even indicating. It is just that they forgot to turn off indicators from 30 minutes ago. And those are the people you are depending on. You see, like this vehicle, you can tell which side the driver wants to go. Look at this. You can tell which side they want to go. Okay? Look at the front wheel. If a driver starts to turn, you will see the front wheel moving. You can tell which direction they are going to. Do not rely so much on the indicators. They are good, they communicate, but have it in mind that some people forget to turn them off. Others will indicate left, but decide to go right. So do not really rely on what they are doing with their indicators. Rely on what they are doing with their steering. And the only way you can know what they are doing with their steering is to look at the front tire. Okay, the front tire. The other mistake that riders make is riding too close to the vehicle, especially riding behind a vehicle too close. It is called tailgating. Sometimes you might find yourself with a giant bike that cannot ride in between traffic. You are riding an adventure bike that has side boxes. The bike is so wide, cannot even fit in between vehicles. So you find yourself a lot of times following vehicles. Okay? You will find yourself following vehicles a lot of times. My friend, do not be so close to vehicles. Keep a good distance in case someone emergency brakes. You will be able to see them before you hit them from behind. Remember, I told you earlier on, drivers always look for a way to keep themselves busy. They are trying to keep themselves busy with something. Some people are drinking yogurt, others are chewing some potatoes, others are reading newspapers, others are on phone, especially phones. Okay? So someone will realize that the traffic has already moved and they are left behind. Then they are going to hurry up and catch up. By the time they are catching up, the traffic has already stopped. They will realize too late that other drivers have stopped. And they are going to slam their brakes. They are going to create some emergency brake situation. If you are following them too close, my friend, you're going to hit them from behind. You are going to hit them from behind. Okay? So, do not really follow vehicles too close. For instance, you see where I am? If this guy brakes and I brake from where I am very safe. But if I am riding somewhere here, trust me, they'll be hitting their brakes and I'm filled with fear, because it is just a matter of 1 second late and it is a disaster. So just always have that in mind, that you don't follow vehicles too close. The other mistake I want you to avoid making is riding in between the brake lights. You see where I am? Let me show you this. From where I am, I have very limited view of what is happening on the other two sides. In front of this vehicle, I have very limited view. Okay? So, if this person sees something that is a hazard, they can shift their position and run away. But for me, it is going to be too late. It is going to be too late. So, the best thing is, even if you drive or ride your motorcycle behind vehicles and you decided to follow them for some reason, keep yourself at this position, straight behind the driver's side mirror. You see where I am? Straight behind the driver's side mirror. Not this position, but this one. Why? Because if they see something and they slam their brakes, you will not hit them from behind. You only need to shift your position and you run away from them. Yeah? You only shift your position and run away from them. But if you are in between their brake lights, directly behind their number plate, you cannot even see what they are running away from. Again, if they see something on the ground, they can decide to just put their vehicle in a position where they will not step on it. But for you, it is going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Thank you, thank you. A good slow speed and correct lane positioning is the best art of lane filtering. I want you to remember there is a video I made and told you about the difference between lane splitting and lane filtering. Some people technically do lane splitting. High speed rides in between slow moving traffic. The lane filtering is the best out of it because you are only doing slightly higher speed than the other people. Thank you. You're only doing slightly higher speed than the other people. Okay? You are moving slowly but slightly faster than the other people. If they are doing 20, there is no reason for you to do 40. That is too much speed in between slow traffic. If they are doing 30, you have no reason to do 50. If they go above 40 kph, you have no reason lane splitting. You have no reason lane filtering. Just overtake correctly and maintain your lane. Any traffic that is above 50 kph, you have no business filtering between them. Keep to your lane. That is the best way of surviving in the city. Keep to your lane. And again, a place like this one with a lot of people moving from one direction to the other, crossing the road, a lot of human traffic, a lot of pedestrian traffic. This is not a place for you to speed. This is not a place for you to speed. Okay? Not a place for you to speed. And you see this? That driver did not even indicate, just decided to change lane. Okay? And this is what happens a lot with so many people. When the traffic is below that kph, a lot of drivers don't indicate. They don't find it necessary to indicate. So, if you are just there riding like double the speed they are doing, they will kill you. They will technically kill you. Okay? They will technically kill you. So it is an act that you need to know. If you are riding in between traffic, avoid those 5 mistakes that I have told you. And you are going to be fine. My name is Meshak. See you around. Two Hills Paradise.